Je n'ai que de la classe, c'est que de la classe, c'est que de la classe. Je veux savoir ce que ça fait de prendre leur place, Je m'entraîne à sourire devant ma classe.
One of the first things that strikes me when I look at the watch is the dial. Very often I see beautiful decorations, but I find that sometimes we forgot that the most important thing is to read the time as legibly as possible. For my first creation, I didn't want it to go for something too aesthetic with lots of decoration on the dial. What was important was to make a watch with a classic, timeless design that would allow you to tell the time in the simplest possible way. Of course, with my own touch. As soon as I started designing, I kept legibility as my primary objective. So, I choose a matte rather than a glossy finish to avoid reflections from satiné, circular graining, etc. I'm a very active person who moves around a lot. I love wearing very thin watches. I find it more ergonomic and also very aesthetic. To create an elegant and harmonious watch, my second criterion was to have a thin dial to reduce the volume of the case. So, I designed a 3-level dial to optimize minute reading by reducing parallax. The lowest level is for the indexes, the middle level for the hour hand, and the highest level is very close to the minute hand to create a dial with balanced proportions. The dial has not just been designed for aesthetics. It's not just pretty curves. Nothing has been left to chance. That's why the hour hand symbolizes an eye, which means that everything represented in this watch has been seen by my eye. My final wish for the dial was to design something different, inspired by my passion for architecture. I see a lot of arches and doorways in my city and when I travel. And one thing always stands out for me, the shape of the keystone at 12 o'clock. So, I transformed this keystone into an index and did the same for the 9 and 3 indexes and so on. I choose to convey my love of architecture through this medium, watchmaking design. La Minute Inerte is a tribute to this passion. Finally, there is the number 1 at 1 o'clock. It means that this is my first creation and the whole series will have this little one. This will be followed by 11 different creations that will also bear the number indicated an hour on the dial to reach 12 and close my chapter in watchmaking.